EA Sports NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's Brees to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
Now Brees. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
The 33-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Smith connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Dustin Hopkins.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Landon.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Shotgun now for Brees. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
On 2nd down now. It's Gibson, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Back to throw, Smith. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Here we go on 4th. Smith. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Here's Barber. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Stopped short of the goal line.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Saints nothing.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and this time he is in. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts. As the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there back and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Breeze on the bootleg. And going deep for Hill. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Apke. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Smith now to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on 2nd down. Smith looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10.
Big
yardage that time for Washington. 46 yards.
At the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Smith. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone for Washington.